Here is how to find Japanese newspaper articles. Newspapers and newspaper articles are preserved and provided in a variety of media, including original papers, databases, reduced printed edition, reprinted edition, microforms, and clippings. The original paper is the so-called newspaper itself. Those held by Kobe University Library can be searched in the OPAC by their newspaper titles. For example, a search for Kobe Shimbun returned results like this. If the year column is 9999, 9999 or the comment field has a description of the retention period, you can assume that it is the original paper. Alternatively, you can check the newspapers on the library website. Note that original papers are often larger than books and magazines, so their placement may be unique. Please ask at the desk of the library. Kobe University subscribes to dedicated databases provided by several newspaper companies for easy article searching. Full text search may be available, or the local news section may be included. Text data only, no photos, etc., may be available. Kobe University subscribes to 4 domestic newspaper article databases, which are listed here. Yomidas, where you can search for articles from the first issue to the latest issue of the Yomiuri Shimbun. Asahi Shimbun Cross Search, which allows users to search for articles from the first issue to the latest issue of Asahi Shimbun. Maisaku, where Mainichi Shimbun articles from the first issue to the latest issue can be searched. Nikkei Telecom, which allows you to search for articles from the Nikkei Shimbun and other publications, although the articles are slightly newer than those in other newspaper article databases. In addition to newspaper article searches, some of these databases allow you to check glossaries, photos, personnel information, and more. The number of simultaneous accesses should be considered when using these. The number of simultaneous accesses refers to the number of accesses by Kobe University members at one time. In the case of the newspaper article database, the number of simultaneous accesses is small, so if you cannot get through, you will need to try again after some time. Also, please be sure to log out for others when you are done using the database. In addition to the above, you can also find Japanese language newspaper articles in the Osaka Labor Archive and Newspaper Clippings collection, which are open to the public. You can access the database through the library's homepage. From the homepage, click on Databases. The databases are listed in alphabetical order, so click the name of the one you want to use. Alternatively, you can go to Newspapers in the By Contents section. After clicking a database name, a summary will be displayed. To access the database, click its name again. Please note that the number of simultaneous users is limited, so you may not be able to access it right away. If that happens, please try again later. A reduced printed edition is a booklet made by reducing the size of the original paper and printing it, allowing the user to confirm the image of the paper as it is. If an index is assigned, you can search for headings. To search the holdings of reduced printed editions, it may be easier to find them by doing a keyword search with the word shukusatsu in addition to the title of the newspaper. Shukusatsu is a Japanese term for a reduced size reprint edition. The volume number and year of holding are displayed here, so you can get to the reduced printed edition in the same way as for a journal. Microforms are original papers photographed and made into film materials. You can check the image as it is on the paper. It is reduced in size from the original paper, but can be enlarged when viewed with a special machine. Microfilm is in this rolled form, a special terminal for viewing microfilms. The microreader is available at each library that has microfilm holdings. Please note that the hours for using the microreader and accepting photocopies are shorter than the library's opening hours. For specific hours, please refer to the information of the library where they are located. Other items include clippings and thematic collections. These include Kobe University's newspaper clippings collection, a database that can be viewed on the web. This is useful when reviewing a specific theme altogether. The newspaper clippings collection is a digital version of the newspaper clippings collection, a newspaper clipping book from the late Meiji period to 1970. Created by the Research Institute for Economics and Business Administration. Go to Newspaper Clippings Collection from the list of databases, or click Newspaper Clippings Collection under Collections from the library's top menu. You can search by keywords in the search window or select by subject, year of publication or newspaper title. There are collections of articles from multiple newspapers organized by theme or time period. It is especially useful for finding newspaper articles from the pre-war period and before. As you can see, there are many different types of newspapers and newspaper article media. Here is an example of the search process. Once you become familiar with the search, you will be able to grasp the appropriate medium for the newspaper article you are looking for. Here is an example of a search. Think about how you can obtain newspaper articles. First, here are some recent specific articles. In this case, I have a specific article want to read. Since newspaper name and date of publication are known, you can obtain the paper version by checking the holding library through OPAC or the list of holding subscribed newspapers. Also, consider obtaining them from a database. This time it was an article from the Asahi Shimbun. The Asahi Shimbun has a database called Asahi Shimbun Cross Search from which you can browse the full text of articles. Next, consider the example of finding an old article. We know the time period and theme of Soseki's death, but with the specific name of the article and the paper it was published in unknown. How can we find it? In this case, the specific name of the article has not been determined, so you cannot search OPAC by newspaper name. You may need to look at databases or look in print materials. You may want to take a look at a booklet of newspaper articles from the Taisho era. These are held at the Kobe University Library, so please request them from the library nearest you. In fact, Taisho News Jiten, Shimbun Shusei Taisho Heninshi, and Shimbun Shiraku Taisho Shi each contained an article on the passing of Soseki Natsumi. Alternatively, you may search the contract database if it is within the recording period. Keyword searches may yield hits, but if you can browse the paper by date, you may also find unexpectedly relevant articles by selecting the date or appropriate period of time you are looking for and quickly checking the paper's images. Also, since the above contract databases are per newspaper, some articles may not be found by searching only the databases of major newspapers, such as when the newspaper that actually had the article is no longer in publication. It would be good to use the booklet in conjunction with the database. Now, we are in a situation where we know the specific name of the article, even if it is an old article, in a specific newspaper. How can I read this? You can also search the OPAC with the keyword Kobe Yushin Nippo. The OPAC search results screen indicates that you can browse digital data at the library for humanities. This is a digitized version of the microfilm and can be viewed in the actual layout of the paper. But you must visit the library for humanities during service hours. If you want to check the text content right now, please search the newspaper clippings collection. I put part of the title in the search window and was able to view a digitalized version of the clipping, like this. This concludes the newspaper article section. This video shows the basics. But if you have trouble finding what you are looking for, Please feel free to ask a librarian for help. Thank you for watching.